It is 5:15, October 7th. I will go ahead and call the meeting to order. Ashley, you want to do a roll call, please?
Lindberg.
Here.
Nippert.
Here.
Shaven.
Here.
Kroger.
Here.
Thank you.
We received the agenda. I don't think there's any changes.
Nope.
Anything? Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion. Second.
Motion by Nippert, second by Shaben.
Roll call Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Any conflicts? State them now or along the way. Under the consent agenda, these are all one motion, one roll call. We have the minutes of September 16th council meeting. The claims list, number 1347, in the amount of $94,791.78, which we got a little while ago. I know we're dealing with a few things there, so we can't get it sent out how we normally do. Anybody have anything on there they were concerned about or questions about or anything? Some of the larger ones?
No, she did
Okay.
she listed the larger ones there in the email initially.
And then we have an amended application for Family Dollar stores doing business as Family Dollar 33183, Class B retail alcohol license. We also have a renewal application for Taylor's 30, Class E retail alcohol license. We have a new application, TFL LLC doing business as Mega Saver Class E retail alcohol license, which is coming in down the
Down
street.
here. Yep.
Is that something new?
Yeah, they changed the name.
Changed the
Yeah.
name, been bought up by somebody,
Okay.
so.
On the drain, okay.
And then an approval for 2025-26 cigarette, tobacco, nicotine, vapor permit for TFL Inc. doing business as Mega Saver. Any questions about anything on the consent agenda? Is there a motion for the consent agenda?
Motion.
A second.
Motion by Kroger, second by Lindberg.
Roll call Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Just confirm that 618 Durant Street is the
Yeah, it's this, used to be Yes Way.
yes,
Yes,
way.
Yep.
Downtown Shelter.
That's the address anyway, huh?
Yeah, that's why I confirmed, because I seen Mega Saver, I looked at TFL, that's why it was off, but
Yeah,
Mega Saver sounds like a grocery store.
that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking as
we're
well.
gonna squeeze a lot of stuff in there. Under other business, we need to review and approve street closing for HCSD Homecoming Parade on Friday the 10th from 2 p.m. until 7 p.m. That's a long parade.
Actually, did you get roll call on that?
What?
Did you get roll call on that?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, do we not do
I
on
think we did
consent?
the roll call on consent.
Consent agenda.
Oh, do we not?
Oh,
Yeah.
need to roll call on consent agenda.
Roll call Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert. Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Job, Kyle.
They just check them off.
You got a lot on your mind, I'm glad you kept it on that. Now, we need to review street closing from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. on the 10th for Friday for Homecoming Parade. Standard route, correct?
Yep.
And change
Yep.
from the last few
Standard
years.
route. Nope.
Starts at 2, or does it start at 2:30?
Starts at 2, then the ending time is 7.
Yeah.
It might be early, but
And assuming the street department will put up the closed signs,
Mhm.
they're
Yep.
gonna do normally? Okay, yep. Same route, I'll make a motion to approve that, Mr. Mayor.
Second?
Motion by Lindberg, second by Kroger.
Roll call Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Then we need to accept and approve the 2025 annual tax increment financing indebtedness certification, TIF certificate.
So this is just a yearly report. Once you guys approve it, I will send it over to the county. So that's what we can TIF for last year.
Anybody have any questions on that, looking as far as what we were doing and how we were doing it? Is there a motion for that one?
Motion.
Second?
Motion by Nippert, second by Kroger.
Roll call Lindberg,
Aye.
Nippert,
Aye.
Shaven,
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Then we need to receive and file the minutes for the September 16th Personnel and Finance Committee meeting.
I will make that motion.
Second.
Motion by Lindberg, second by Shaven.
Roll call Lindberg,
Aye.
Nippert,
Aye.
Shaven,
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
And out of that meeting, we need to review and approve a recommendation to increase wastewater treatment plant employee wages by $2 an hour pending the union agreement.
Yeah.
Do we have any updates on that front?
Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to ask in discussion. Do we hear anything back from?
I think once we get to
We have
approval,
to-
and then we have to send it to.
Submit
Yeah,
for
once,
submit for
I'll send
that.
these minutes to Ann and then,
Then she'll look at it.
So will they just
She'll-
redraft them for, I mean,
Just negotiate that.
Just-
she'll
I mean,
send
it's
it
not
to the
opening up
union and then they'll
negotiation.
have to vote on it.
okay.
And
Okay.
So once we hear back how that all goes, then,
So basically, the approval that we're doing is the recommendation to increase the wages by $2 an hour, pending full council approval, then we'll go to the union.
yep, and then the union
for
will
the-
have to
Take care of
vote.
their end on their
Yep.
stuff. Okay. So yeah, it's quite a lengthy discussion on that, and for those of you that are here, that it's to put some of our wastewater treatment plant employees within contention of neighboring agencies within the pay rates. I think we can make some comparisons to what to Atlantic and then the Carroll area.
And Dennison.
In Denison,
Denison,
yeah,
yeah.
and we were a little falling behind, so it will help with some of the retention stuff, so. A good conversation out of that. I will make that motion, Mr. Mayor.
Okay.
Second?
Motion by Lindberg, second by Kroger.
Roll call Lindberg,
Aye.
Nippert,
Aye.
Shaven,
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
And then we need to review and approve the recommendation to approve wage adjustments for Tara Painter and Emily Kurth Christensen as approved by the library board.
Yeah, and that was another good.
Same
good-
discussion.
Same discussion on our PNF meeting that was had, and I think, Tara did an excellent job in explaining that stuff, and then Emily for their services, so with that too, and then thank you guys for being patient with us in reference to that. I apologize for the delay and stuff, but we want to make sure we're right by that, so with that, Mr. Mayor, I would make that motion as well too, to improve those increases as presented for Tara and Emily.
Second.
Motion by Lindberg, second by Nippert.
Roll call Lindberg,
Aye.
Nippert,
Aye.
Shaven,
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Then we need to receive and file the minutes from the September 22nd Streets, Alleys, and Sidewalks Committee meeting.
Motion?
Second.
Motion by Kroger, second by Lindberg.
Roll call Lindberg,
Aye.
Nippert,
Aye.
Shaven,
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
And then out of that, we have 3 items. The first one being, we need to approve the recommendation to allow 1 reserved parking space on Market Street in front of their building with the requirements of no painting the parking spot. The sign will be at their expense, and if they move from the building, sign will be removed.
And this is the Beyond Behavior folks, correct?
Yep.
And their street address is the 50
502 and 504.
Market Street?
Yep.
Which is on the corner of Fifth and Market, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
It used to be the old Shaven Insurance Building there on the corner, across from Creative Concepts.
Yeah.
So if they put that up, then who enforces it? If somebody's parking there, is that a private issue that's,
I think we'll go to the private issue unless if we, code enforcer get involved to notify the people there, but there's a signage there, so you can turn it, you guys would take the responsibility, let them know that this is reserved for you guys, so.
And we would hope this day and age that people would take that into consideration as far as that. I mean, as far as the enforcement aspect side, I don't really think with that, I don't know from a law aspect if we can have the ability to remove somebody, but hopefully this day and age, people will take the kind courtesy to obviously see that that is reserved for, to walk in for that access, so.
And these are services for mainly children, correct?
Correct.
Children with moderate to severe autism.
Yep.
Yes.
And Troy, if you weren't familiar on so the original request had come in to have two spots, so basically we're recommending approval for having the one in front of the building, so it acts like Mikasa and Fox Alarm, which are out there. basically what it is to give them access for where they're coming in to drop off children for appointments and stuff. You know, and good discussion that we had in that day too. I mean, there's some people who are parking technically in front of the fire hydrant. We want to keep a, you know, legal aspect of that too, to give them the opportunity when they're coming to drop children off, to keep them from crossing over the street, the busy Market Street aspect of it, you know, to where, you know, for comfortable with them, where the office people can see straight out the window and know that somebody's coming in, so.
Right to the front door.
Right to the front door, so that's why we were discussed in the meeting to give them the approval for the one. They've agreed to put the signage up for themselves at their own expense to basically save that one parking spot during regular business hours for Beyond Behavior, so. They have a couple of locations as well too, but this location is because we're across a busy street, reference to like your Carroll and Denison locations, they have parking lots where we don't have that. I mean, the parking lot is across the way where the bank is, but we're trying to limit crossing over the street for safety issues, so it's gonna be quick in, not quick, but drop off, pickup type thing, so.
So it'll have on there the hours then?
Was that the determination of what it was gonna be, to have the hours?
7:45 to 4:30, and then
Okay.
it's open after that.
Okay.
And that's Monday through Friday, right, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that will help a lot for you guys, yeah, so.
A lot.
Yep. And it's one thing that I wish, you know, it's something we could give you the two to start off, but we'll go from there. We could always re-entertain it down the road to see, but, you know, I think this one's gonna be perfect to at least get the ball rolling on that, so. Anything we can at least do to help and, you know, in a minute way, but, so.
Say, do a lot of people park on the east side of the building?
Well, there's only 3 spots on that.
I know, but
2 or
there's-
3 parallel.
3 on that side, then there's a couple more on the other side of the street.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the main concern is the younger children who have that diagnosis that, I forget the term that's used.
Oh, elopement?
Elopement, yes,
Yes.
thank you, yeah.
Just preventing them from running,
They
you know, you
just-
can have a mother with a
Yeah.
baby and holding a child walking there, so that'll be straight
The
to the door.
shortest distance.
Yes.
Correct.
2 feet
Yeah.
from the parking spot to the door there.
Sure.
Okay.
So with that out of the good discussion, Mayor, I would make a motion to approve the one reserved parking spot for Beyond Behavior, Harlan, Iowa. Sign at their expense with hours on it.
A second.
Okay, motion by Lindberg, second by Kroger.
Roll call Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert. Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Sorry.
There you go.
All right,
Thank you for
Start.
being
Yep,
here.
Appreciate, thank you for your presentation. Sorry I couldn't be here in person on that day. I was the one that was on the video asking questions, but
That's fine.
duty, yep, so thank you
It's
very
a little
much.
crazy connection on
That
that
day?
meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was good discussion.
next up we have approved recommendation to move the no parking signs to the north side of Dodge, which look like they're on the south side now. We're gonna move them across the street.
That's what our ordinance says, yeah.
Yeah, basically we're just all, I think they're all lighting them up to,
So the no parking will be on the side of the mailboxes.
Yeah, because they're complaining about the mailboxes and stuff too. You know, if we have this parked on the other side, people are parking on the other side of the road and
What?
blocking those mailboxes.
Mailboxes.
If we make parking on the other side, we'll let it open.
So it makes
to deliver mail.
more sense to put them over there and
Yeah,
keep them away
100%.
from. Okay. All right,
I'll move to approve that.
Second.
motion by Kroger, second by Nippert.
Roll call Lindberg.
aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming in.
Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you,
Thank you.
Next, we have the ordinance 2025-04, amending the code of ordinances of the city of Harlan by amending provisions pertaining to no parking zones on the north side of Dodge Street from 4th to 7th Street.
Yeah. and
So it's just making the ordinance.
Safety.
change the words.
Yep.
It doesn't do a reading or anything like that, right? We don't do readings or anything on the.
Yep, this will be the first
This is
reading.
the first reading.
Okay, that's,
Yep.
all right.
Okay,
Motion there, Mr. Mayor.
okay.
Second?
Motion by Lindberg, second by Kroger for the first reading of ordinance 2025-04.
Roll call Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
And then we have, next up is the approval of deputy clerk, city clerk, and full-time administrative assistant job descriptions.
So the only change is, when Jen went from the administrative assistant to the deputy, she wanted to take the Harlan Historical Preservation Committee with her. And with her leaving, I'm just putting it back to the administrative assistant.
Okay.
So,
That's the only change.
Who's handling that in the meantime right now? Is that between you and Susan?
Susan,
again?
yeah.
Susan.
yeah, I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I go to the meetings anyway, so.
And that's just essentially taking minutes, correct?
Yeah.
And we still have
Yeah.
all that information, like that chart sheet and stuff that Jen was keeping up
Mhm.
in reference to like payments and square footage and what's been done?
Yep.
Perfect. There's a lot of information on that, so that's why
It's
I
in the
want to make
server,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's soon to be in the cloud.
We have that.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I will make that motion, Mr. Mayor.
Second?
Motion by Lindberg, second by Kroger.
Roll call Lindberg,
Aye.
Nippert, Shaven,
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Next up, we have ordinance 2025-05, amending the code of ordinances for the city of Harlan by amending provisions pertaining to adult entertainment businesses.
So we received an email from the city attorney requesting to make those changes because I think Carroll and there's another town that they went ahead and amend that, so.
Just
just
goes
be-
back to that letter we got like
Yeah,
back in
original letter
July.
that we had 3 months ago.
Yeah.
What, I don't remember, was there a change in like a state something or federal or?
They just, they didn't like that we had male or female
Oh,
in our
Adult
code,
intent,
so
yeah.
the only thing we're
So they
changing
want
is.
that language completely
Okay.
removed in there, so.
all right.
I think we're just following kind of suit with some other.
Other city that
And-
had the
and
same
it's essentially the
situation.
Same thing, just basic.
Okay.
And the attorney was okay, I mean,
Yeah.
Mhm.
this is a recommendation from Todd, correct?
Yeah, Todd, yes.
Yeah.
In that email he forwarded, he
Yeah,
kind of
like
depicted
email
that.
from him requesting us to remove that line, because he's got an email from other attorneys.
This is the
saying
first
that-
reading, correct, of this one again?
Yep,
Yep.
Okay. All right, is there a motion to approve this ordinance, first reading 2025-05?
Motion?
Second.
Motion by Shaven,
Me, Lindbergh.
second by Lindberg.
Sorry, I'll talk
You
about it
guys have the
next
same
time.
voices now, so.
My British accent.
roll call Lindberg,
Aye.
Nippert, Shaven,
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
City Administrators Report, Jarvis.
Okay. Just list a few items here. September 17, I attended the Shelby County Chamber of Commerce Board meeting. All the Board of Directors, including myself, will be reaching out to all current members of the chamber and just trying to evaluate their needs and collect the feedback on how chamber can better support and engage the local business owners. So we kind of assign each board member to be able to reach those local businesses and just touch base and see what's going on and what we can do different to help them, so. September 17th through the 19th, I attended the Iowa League of Cities Conference in Des Moines. They talked about proposed bills affecting cities, best practices such as infrastructure project, public safety, economic development, housing, and technology. Also, it was a great networking with other city officials there too, so. I also attended some workshops on budget, finance, information technology, risk management, planning, and nuisance abatement. On September 22nd, I had an HMS Hub, it's Harrison, Monona, and Shelby County collaboration meeting. We talked about implementing solutions to support children and families to enhancing communication and identify needs. On the same day, I had a street, sidewalk, and alley meeting. And then September 23rd, I spoke with Sarah from Shelby County Community Foundation regarding the grant that I submitted for the code enforcer. I think I emailed you, Mr. Mayor.
Mhm.
And also participate in a webinar, it's impactful procedures that also for national and associated state procurement officials. And September 24th, at an airport meeting, nuisance meeting, and also we met with Jennifer Movall in Iowa codification regarding ACLU, the letter that we just discussed. So we went through that process. And then September 25th was gas awareness for emergency responders. We had HMU representative here, and sheriff department, code enforcer, and fire chief. Just having discussion on that. And then just to touch base here, Nate Nelson passed his grade 3 wastewater treatment test. So they can be able now to rotate with Glenn instead of him being in.
Good.
Yeah, so. And then also, there is an event coming up here. It's a friendly fundraiser, Grandma V's Dream Playground. That's going to be on October 18th. The vets, admission is free will donation. The doors will be open at 5 p.m. We have a pizza pause at 6 p.m. And there's a band there, Easy Pickings, start at 7. We're going to have a hot dog eating contest. That's at start at 7:30, and then silent auction will start from 5 to 9 p.m. So I encourage you guys to sign up for the contest or at least show up there for the event.
I
Because
agree.
this is our last fundraiser, yeah.
George Chestnut's coming, I heard for that one. He heard
Joey
you were
Chestnut,
training and
yeah.
he's trying to take you off your perch, so he's trying to-
I will be-
It is,
What I heard.
if it's participating, I'll.
Might have been Kyle telling me, but I don't know.
You're back down right I'll back down, yeah.
I will be living vicariously through you.
And then October birthdays with Roger Beeson, Jack Gubel, Emily Christensen, Josh Hack, and Judy Olson.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday to all of them.
That's all I got.
Question.
Yep.
Maybe not necessarily for you or maybe to you. Going back to that training, for the law that changed for the newly elected officials, for the Iowa Open Information. Did they ever come up with more training dates? Because all 4 of those are completely full.
I have not seen anything else
I
yet.
didn't know if
I know,
they offer more.
Allers and
Howler
Cooney's,
they have one, but you have to pay for it.
Okay.
but-
So I don't know if
We
we
do have
might
a
end up going
handful
that route.
that-
And that's
Didn't the
an
league
that-
say they were gonna start offering some also?
But yeah, we haven't heard
Yeah,
anything.
ours is an in-person one, correct? Because the other, I think the 4 that you had sent on the email through the Eventbrite or whatever were online sessions. And those must have went fairly quick, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
they
okay,
opened it
I wasn't
when
sure if they circled back on that, because,
Nope, I haven't got an email with any more dates.
and that's
yet.
all, I mean, even though not newly elected, it's a new ruling on the Open Information Act, correct? That all elected officials have to?
So anyone that was new starting July
July
1st.
Okay, so those of us who were previous term don't have to?
Right.
Okay,
But I recommend it.
Correct,
As a
okay.
refresher.
But like anyone that joined any board,
Yeah.
like the July 1st, like,
I just wasn't sure if you'd had any more information, if they provided any more to you guys, being from the league or something that opens us up for
Yeah,
more
no.
for attendees to train.
I sent an email to Mickey Shields from the league and just asked him if there's any other ways to make it accessible and people are
Correct.
not rushing and register the day off.
We can't be the only ones in the same boat of not
No.
being able to get it. I mean, when you figure how many newly elected officials have taken office here, in the last year or after July 1, I'm sure there's quite a few other people, so.
Yeah, the league did say at their conference that they're gonna have their own.
They're only, yeah, so hopefully
It
that will
just,
help.
it's not up there
Yeah.
yet. I've been checking too, because we have a couple board members that wanna take it.
That was the only question I had.
Yeah, once I find out it's available, I'll share that in.
Otherwise, it doesn't sound like you've had very much going on. Appreciate the update. Yeah.
oh no.
I have a question since you talked about the fundraiser for the Dream Playground, because I had a couple people approach me that saw the posts about the vandalism. And they were wondering, and I couldn't remember, are they gonna have cameras at the new Dream Playground?
Yes.
Because I was
Yes.
thinking that was discussed and that they had decided in the past already that they were going to, because some of the donors wanted to make sure everything stayed.
We just had a meeting today
Okay.
with,
I told them I would ask on camera at the meeting tonight, so
we are going to
Yeah.
have
they can watch it
cameras.
and see.
We, unfortunately, I don't
possible.
think we have much choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the continuation.
if citizens or residents are going to continue to be destructive.
Yeah. And if anybody knows
We can't have
anything,
nice
please let
things.
us know.
Correct, I would say, be
It was
careful out there. If you know
ridiculous,
something,
but
say
yes,
something.
very
I told them I would
ridiculous.
ask. I thought I remembered discussion on that, but before this even happened.
Yeah, we had a meeting today discussing about that too with
Yeah,
a
'cause
couple
the-
people here, so.
The sheriff's office is awarding tip money to those who can possibly lead to an arrest of an individual or a charge. Shelby County Crime Stoppers kind of disbanded in 2017, but we've had money that the sheriff's office is willing to give to those who come forward with information leading to an arrest on that, because that's not just a break, that's a pretty significant amount of damage.
Yeah, it's just
caused
destroyed
to-
it.
Yeah, this is the second
Unfortunate.
time it's happening. It happened with
Correct.
Jason Jensen too, so.
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah, it is definitely recommended, and definitely known that is going that route, so, unfortunate world we live in
I was gonna say make them prepaid, but that probably wouldn't be a very popular decision.
for,
restrooms.
Oh.
You prepaid to use it.
Yeah.
Swipe your card.
Might have to be $1.
I know there were some people upset that we made.
Some people are gonna
that
pay
Tim made the
thousands just to go to the
decision
bathroom.
That they were closed, because they close at the end of the month, and I know during that post, there were some people upset that makes it, that the fact that you have children in the park, now you can't use the restrooms because we did close, but they have to understand what it's gonna take to
manage it.
get that fixed and stuff. It's not like we can just have somebody there tomorrow to replace that stuff. So we apologize, but that was the decision of the superintendent, and I think the council has his backing on that it was closed for the season to allow for the repairs, so it's not going unnoticed, we'll put it that way.
Ball diamonds are closed a lot earlier.
Yeah.
There'll be cameras down there soon too.
It's the world we live in,
Yeah.
unfortunately, this day and age. I mean, with cameras, everybody has them on their residence, and people have them on their businesses, and it's the unfortunate aspect that we have to put them in public places, but like I said, that's the world we live in this day and age. People want video proof, well, it's gonna start happening. Hopefully it leads to convictions. So.
Anything else for Jarvis? Under my report, all I have is a few things. I did attend the fireman's breakfast. It seemed to be well attended on Sunday morning. Great meal. Too much, I mean, they've given you food, and it was just a lot of food. And I know they set up early, and they stay and clean up, and they're out doing deliveries, and so I don't know what the numbers were. I hadn't talked to them to find out, but they said they were
Good attendance.
happy with what was coming in and people coming and going, so. The other couple things I would talk about would be the lights downtown on the buildings. I talked to Sharon, evidently there was something happened in an alley, I guess, that snipped a wire. They were off for a while, now they're back on. So it wasn't any damage from storms or anything, it was just a wire that they're back on. And the sound is back on again, due to one of the businesses that relocated in the internet that had to be reconnected, it's reconnected. Talked to Dick Kane, he was fishing in South Dakota, and he answered my call on Sunday, and my son was there helping figure out how we're gonna do this, if it's back on now. So I saw different social media posts, of who's in charge. I mean, it's in my office, my old office, and we were trying to figure out how do we get it wired back up, since there was no internet in there anymore, and we figured out a way to get it back up, so it's back up and going now. Courtesy of Dick, and that's one thing too, I reached out to him, because I had some other citizens reach out, about the process, and it's always money, how do we maintain it? And it's a great thing to have, but, so I think, I did reach out to Dick, and I reached out to Jarvis, and I need to reach out to Todd. We need to get together and just sit down and figure out, where we're gonna go with the lights and the sounds, and how do we keep up. Mr. Kane has and probably will continue to just donate his time, and I don't think that's right. He's done a yeoman's job and keeping things going down there, and we need to finally figure out, is there going to be a budget item going forward for how do we keep it? We've got it, and other communities have it, and I think we need to just find out, how do we do what we need to do down there to either keep it, or I guess it goes away, but I had some other people reach out to say they would be helpful in raising money to maintain it if it's not, feasible to do for the city. But so we just need to get together sometime. And Dick said
Yeah.
we'd get together and talk about it.
Last big repair we did pretty much used up what was left of what we had in the bank for.
The lights.
Yeah, so. Because we had to buy a lot of equipment because of the equipment that we were replacing, it phased out.
Yeah.
So we had to buy new stuff.
But I think that's kind of where we are with the sound system too. The hardware hasn't kept up with the software. So the software, you can't update anything because the hardware won't accept any updates. So my son looked at that iPad, and Donna and Barry, bless their hearts, she has a volume, she kept everything, but it's all from 2007 or whenever it was when we did it. So here we are, I don't know how many years later, and we're still trying to maintain it. And he basically looked at it and said, you could do this on your phone, Dad. And I think, oh, great. So that iPad's older than he is, I think. And so it's into my phone now, and it's on his phone, and it's already on Dick's phone. So it's one of those things, and that's just modern technology that's trying to keep up. But I think we need to figure out a way to not have today, an old guy like me trying to figure that out. It needs to either be, maybe we'll put it in here. I mean, maybe you guys, the city needs to control it. And same thing with Sharon. Sharon takes care of the lights. It's housed in her building, you know, and it's housed, and the sound is housed down in mine. But not that we don't want to keep doing it, but I think there's probably a more efficient way of making this work.
We can route it
long-term.
here to the city
Yeah.
and have access.
Yeah, I know there's more technology than a Jay running a wire down the street and plugging it in down here, so that's something we just need to talk about. And Dick's more than willing to sit down and see where we've been and where we need to go. So, other than that, I don't really have anything else from my table, my chair. Shelby County Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Todd Boleen.
End of a long day. Just a few things. First of all, reminder to the public that Harvest Fest will be Saturday, October 25th. And right now, what we're looking for is people to give us a call out at the chamber, 755-2114. We're looking for donations of bakery items. And then this will be the third year in a row now that we've done this, where we'll have a bake sale during the Harvest Fest, and all the proceeds from that goes to buy pool passes for kids. So hopefully we can get some good donations for that. Murtu's got their influenza clinics going right now, and you can give them a call at 755-4308 or visit ShelbyCountyClinics.com to make an appointment. The influenza shots are for 6 months or older, and what you'll do is you'll just pull up in your vehicle, you don't even get out, and they come out and give you a shot. Got 2 blood drives, one October 16th from 7:30 in the morning till 1:30. That'll be at the Harlan Community High School gym. For that one, if you want an appointment, you have to visit the American Red Cross website. And then on Monday, October 20th from 8 in the morning till 2, there'll be one at Murtu Medical Center in the Oval Room. And just give Ruth a call at 755-4316 to schedule an appointment for that. And then this coming Sunday, we have a ribbon cutting for the Larson Plaza dedication at the museum. That'll be at 1 o'clock. Then on Friday the 17th, we have one for Sunday 7 local market, and that'll be at 10 a.m. And finally then, also on the 17th at 5, we have one at Farnham Brewing, because their ownership is changing hands. So, got some ribbon cuttings, some ambassador visits coming up, and still preparing for Harvest Fest. And that's it from the chamber.
Do they have a decorating date for Harvest Fest?
Decorating,
For decorating downtown Harlan, or are they not?
we do it like the day of.
Oh, day of.
So we take everything up to the square early in the morning and get it all set up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Todd, is that where you want like the baked goods going, or for like donations, or you want those brought down to the chamber like the day before, or?
Yeah, bring them out to the chamber the day before.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Thanks, Todd. Departments for Utilities, Joe Ruschenberg.
Hello, everyone.
Joe.
Hello.
Just updates on our 2 projects. Overhead underground project, Burns Electric is back in town, working on eliminating those 3 underground vaults we had talked, I think I mentioned before. I think they got the 2 done on the east drive there by Shelby County State Bank. They got that taken care of, and I think
They were right out here
one
today,
right out
yeah.
here, yep, trying to get that taken care of. And then they do have some sidewalk panels and stuff to replace throughout town that were damaged, so working on that. Raw Water System Improvements Project, Hoy Pumping is back in town trying to further develop that well number 35. They are actually started on that last Friday they started on it, and then been working on it off and on here. Probably will finish up the development part of it tomorrow and then do kind of the final test pumping on that. We should get more more flow out of that well, because they did, while they're doing this addition of development, got quite a bit of mud and sand out of that gravel pack, so hopefully that'll be positive as far as getting more flow out of this new well. Like I said, we're looking at a design of 800 gallon a minute or more. And like I said, we'll find out here with the test pumping here, hopefully in a day or two. So then you would head there. So once they get that done, then we'll kind of be the finish up as far as piping in the well, electric controls, try to get clean. We'll say the first part of October, there again, hopefully end of November, we have that thing online.
Nice.
Yep. Any questions for me? Thank you.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Any comments from the public tonight? Comments from anybody up here? Hearing none, meeting adjourned.